Morning children. Today we are going to learn about the flush function. See, so far we discussed about the data file which can be stored in our memory in the place where in the memory device we are specifying. It may be C colon or pen drive, like the device where we are specifying. There we can have a data. The data what stored there can be readable, and we can also store the data whichever we want to store into the memory, that all can be write into the memory. So we discuss the read function as well as write function. So we are able to understand how the data can be stored into the memory and how we can fetch out the data from that memory also. Now consider last class we discussed about one file, no, csmark.dat file. So the file is stored in the memory of C colon, C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive. Like we can have a folders in a, that is fragmentation of memory in our hard disk. So in this C drive, the memory will be of huge memory. There we have one folder called temp. In that folder we are using the file, we are storing the file called csmark.dat file. Yes, so you consider this is the location where our file is stored in memory. Now what we are doing, we want to store the data or we want to retrieve the data from this place in memory. But this is the secondary storage device, will not get activated when we are working with our primary memory. You know, whenever we are performing the process will be stored in the RAM first. From the RAM, when we are pressing the save command only, it will move to the permanent storage device. Otherwise the data will be lost, you know, no? So like that, this is a permanent storage device, secondary storage device having the data. Now with the Python executable places, we are going to retrieve or we are going to store the data into the memory directly. See, consider how we are going to do this process. Now we are opening this file, this csmark file in the memory in our computer programming Python program. So to open the file, the csmark.dat, what we have to do, we have to use the file object or file handle. The name of this one is file object or file handle. F is equal to open function. See, I didn't use R because I use here double slash. Whenever I want to use single slash, I can use R here. Okay, so C colon double slash temp double slash csmark.dat. So this is a file. I'm going to open the file mode of R plus. That means I able to do the read process as well as write process. I can fetch the data and I can store the data. So R plus I use. So it is a data file, not a binary file. If it is a binary file, I have to use R plus B or RB plus. So the binary B also has to be specified there. Now F is called what? A file handle or file object. Now this the file handle ready to access this csmark.dat in the memory device here. Yes, what we have to do, we have to create a link. We are created link, not have to. We created a link to this file to file handle. Now in our Python executable place location, we have a one temporary buffer memory for this file handle F, which have a link with this memory device. Is it clear now? So this is the memory, main memory, the RAM device. In this buffer, the Python executable area, we have one file object called F, which is able to access with the data directly to the memory in a secondary storage device. Is it clear? So now this F is having the area. So whenever we perform the read operation, what it has to do, the F has to, the created link has to fetch the data from this file and it has to store here. From here we can make it to print. Yes, whenever we want to store the data, what we are writing the data, the list or string will store into this F here. From here with this the link, it has to store to the main secondary storage memory, that is C drive. Is it clear? So now the file handle which have a temporary memory and hold the data here, the fetch data or store data. So with this the link, when the CPU, the control unit which feels free, at that time it will store the data. See, when we perform read operation, that is fetch data from memory, or write operation to store data into the memory, it is done with this the link by the control unit. Who will do this process? With this the help of link, the control unit will fetch or write the data. Now this control unit may be do this process immediately, or it can wait for some time. It can have some important work, it can finish the work and then it can store the data from the buffer to the memory later. Okay, if we want to make the data to store immediately without waiting for any other operation, then we can use a function called flush off. Yes, now we are going to see about the flush function with example. Thank you.